When's the last time each of you guys talked to Iamsu?
I talked to him yesterday.
Yeah, I mean, I talk to Sue all the time.
Yeah.
You know, just checking in here and there. Like, he came to our release party and, you know, just love.
Nice. That's
Yeah,
good.
We still talk to everybody. Still relationship everybody. Just, everybody individually just be busy, got their own lives.
What is it about the Bay Area where the best groups break up?
I feel like it's not even a breakup. It's more just like everybody just, you don't have all the time in the world just to be sitting in the studio all day
Semi
type
breakup.
stuff.
It felt like a breakup, just so you know. It felt like it. It felt like it.
Why I feel like a breakup?
Just, I don't know. Just felt like a breakup.
Why? Like, what makes it feel like a breakup?
I just feel like all of a sudden, like HBK,
Like, what did you see immediately?
HBK wasn't getting banged like that. You feel me?
Okay. But I feel like, okay.
SOBRB, done.
But you see, like, that's like more of a breakup. Like,
That
we
was
still
a
work
serious.
together.
Well, they all have beef,
And I feel like how we started off, it wasn't just started off like it
was a collective.
It was a collective.
Yeah,
It's
you
not
guys
just
weren't like the
crew.
Wu-Tang Clan.
Exactly.
Right. You guys were a crew.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
for sure.
So it's not like we started off as just like everybody's on all the songs at one time.
No, for
Everybody
sure.
had all their own solo mixtapes and all the stuff. And boom.
Yeah.
We only came out with one.
It feels more like
one great-
Dipset.
Yeah, like that.
Like
basically.
Dipset, like,
basically.
they come together every once in a while,
Basically.
perform at a halftime show at the Knicks.
Yeah, basically. We all still make music together, though.
Yeah.
At least I do. I still be
good.
having them on there. I still work with everybody. I don't feel like a breakup. I just feel like, as you get older and real life start happening, just people just grow up apart. You just don't have all the time just to be in the studio all together, 6 people in the studio, 9, 8, 10 people in the studio all day. At that time, we was broke and had shit else to do. Now we got money and we got our lives and there's certain goals we want to achieve in life individually.
Right.
We're going to go for that. You know what I mean? So.
When did you realize P-Lo was really, really good at making beats?
Shit, P-Lo been doing that shit. P-Lo got P-Lo been making hits since like high school,
Since high school, so since
yeah, like it was like destined. Like,
were you making hits before you got pussy? No,
No, hell no.
of course not.
I've always had it. But,
How old were you?
I will say Kool John, as far as like P-Lo the artist, Kool John was Kool John was
pushing it.
one of the first.
Yeah.
I think Kool John put he put like a P-Lo song on Snack on like his compilation. And it wasn't even a rap song, it was like a P-Lo like R&B song.
Yeah.
That was the first time I ever
P-Lo
got
R&B.
I ever got played on the radio. It was like a P-Lo R&B song.
Yeah.
R&B. Shout out to Big Von as well.
Yeah,
I love
forget
that. What was that project where you had the rat tail as a baby? Would go into work on it?
More bitches, more gold chains too.
Yeah. Like going to work shit was hard.
Yeah, so I already knew P-Lo was like dope and shit like that and shit. Like I was at that time, I was just trying to really push my friends' music and shit like that because I had a little platform. I was throwing these parties. A lot of stuff was catching on from these parties and stuff like that. So I was just really trying to push my friends' music, and then that's how I just got into it. But I always from day one, like P-Lo was just like, it was always just a connection as far as musically and as far as just talent. I just felt like he was hella raw. Like, you feel me? I was like, we could do something. We could make something shake. But I also believed in him too. Like, you feel me? I was more like an A&R type of behind the scenes type person stuff. I just ended up getting thrown into the music because it's like, shit, my friends doing it, they become successful. Why not? Like, you feel me?
I will say, like behind just like the whole HBK movement, like I feel like John was really like
instrumental.
Yeah. Like as far as just like the vision and the lifestyle and the culture behind
aesthetic and all that.
Yeah, like HBK, like John had played a big part. Like I feel like me and Sue, like were the musical part about it, but I feel like John really like allowed the lifestyle. Like he like as far as like him even throwing the parties and like even allowing that for the music to like live somewhere. I feel like he was always had the vision for that. Even like what there was like a term called Nube, and I feel like John,
I remember that. Yeah,
John was like
pushing that shit hard line. I even interned for Cameo.
I like New Bay a lot more than Young California.
It's like
Jesus.
I feel like it come in waves. It's always a new wave, a new artist coming. You know what I mean?
For sure.
So like,
who all was like in the New Bay? I mean, would you say that era of like people were kind of like associating with that term?
It was like damn, I can't even remember all those people. Like it was a wave of us, but it's like I can't remember them because a lot of them don't even do music no more. Like a lot of them really don't. Like I can't even. To be honest, I can't even remember. I smoked too much weed, but it was a lot of us at the time.
John Hart from the Bay.
Yeah, John Hart.
Yeah, John Hart for the Bay. Yeah. It was all of us around that wave. It was a lot of us, but I can't. To be honest, I can't even remember. But it was definitely a good time and stuff like that. And then that's when Thizzler was first coming out. And
shout out to Thizzler. They've turned themselves into a really dope.
I used to intern for them, and I interned for Cameo too, to try to push our music in there and all this stuff. But by the time I got the job and I was working for them, we already blew up in the Bay. So
you were like the intern at the radio station, like, hey, I rap.
Yeah, I was. Because they was tripping off at Cameo. I finally got the internship. But by the time I got it and I was in there, they was playing like Swag, and that was one of our first songs. They was playing it on the radio, and I was like, shit, this is what I was going to do. I was only going to get the internship to Infiltrate. You feel me?
And it was already, yeah.
And then they already caught on.
How long did you intern?
I interned for like probably 2 months.
Nice.
So, but in the
Setting
process,
up tents and shit.
No, I didn't get to that. I didn't get to that point. I was just more in office work and stuff like that, coming up there and just doing whatever they needed me to do, meeting all the meeting everybody that work here, the employees, and then do a small shit around the office, just little shit they want us to do, setting up stuff, planning for other stuff.
Do you didn't even get to go set up a tent?
I think I did one event. I can't remember. I think I did one event, but it was already popping by that time. Like I'm setting up the stuff. They playing on the music. They all whoop whoop and whoop whoop. We finna do Summer Jam in a couple months, so it's
that's crazy.
Shit. Like I quit. Like we finna go crazy. So
you should have kept infiltrating, man.
I should have kept
Should have
infiltrating.
stole some Disney tickets.
Man, I actually, because I was just like, I wanted to be a radio personality at one time. I was like, I feel like, because if I got that power, I could put my friends on type shit.
Would
So
you do a
like,
podcast?
I would, but I would want to do something more like a Rap City in the Basement type shit. Like,
Well, that's a television show.
But it'd be like, if it was a podcast, it'd be that setup like that, like we in the basement chilling, talking and stuff like that. But then
I feel like all the Bay Area platforms are really dope. Like Shout to Lil Blood and Dizzler we talked about, and what's the guy's name who does the history of the Bay? Fuck, what's his name?
Dregs one.
Yeah,
Dregs one.
But I feel like y'all need more platforms.
you know what? I feel like that's what I was about to say earlier. That's the key. I feel like we're missing media out there. I feel like that's why the Bay Area, I feel like it's slept on, because we don't have too many platforms projecting all this
Like Little
music or the
Blood's
culture and stuff.
fucking
yeah, but that's not like
doing his thing, you know?
Yeah,
No, I'm saying as an artist.
Shout out to Lil Blood. I fuck with Lil Blood, all this stuff. But I'm talking about like bigger platforms, like how this shit can get around. You feel me? Like
Yeah, there's not a complex media.
it's not a complex media. It's not
I know
like
Ghazi was
a shade room or something
trying
like
to
that.
do
I say
something.
like that's
Yeah.
not it, but like just whatever, like those type of platforms where they can post on it and it can circle around the whole entire United States or whoever can see it at one time. You know,
right.
I feel like they're missing the Bay Area culture because we're not. You know,
I think what sucks about, unfortunately, is like they're just the artist access isn't the same as it used to be up there. You know, like people like usually when they come to the Bay, they go to do something and then they leave.
Right,
They're
right.
not like going out there to hang out.
That's
for like
what I'm
a week
saying.
or
It's not like
a
they're gonna get an
weekend.
interview and do all this
Right.
stuff, hang out, you know, all this type of
Like,
shit.
I feel like
that,
it's hard to
you said,
even
in
get
and out.
artists at KML anymore because motherfuckers are just so in and out. Like
Yep.
it's just like a different time. But at the end of the day, like if you guys give artists a reason to like stick around, you know.
And I feel like that'll come with the music, the hits and stuff like that, and
Or you
know,
guys
they
can
start feeling
you
comfortable.
can move to
work
LA
out.
and you guys could do a podcast together. In LA, where all the artists
But
are.
I feel like podcasts. Everybody got a podcast.
Yeah, but you don't have one.
Yeah, but
Everybody has a.
I want to do like
Everybody's a fucking rapper, and you just put a fucking album out.
Hey, that's true.
Yeah,
That's true.
Yeah, you got a
Who
point.
cares? You're staking yourself out, Cool John. You need to do the
right.
Cool Cast, buddy.
Yeah, you right.
Come on, man.
I gotta stop sleeping on myself.
You want to be a radio personality? You could be a fucking podcaster. You guys could have all kinds of legendary conversations.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like
Episode
that's
one,
what we need.
Iamsu.
I feel like that's what we need, though. We need more media in the Bay Area showing all the
Or
shit
just
that's going
Bay
on
Area,
out there.
like media that like helps with the Bay.
Yeah, exactly what I'm saying.
that's
Projecting the culture.
Doesn't necessarily need to be
displaying
there.
the culture and all the
sure.
stuff like that that's going on out there, because it's like it's hella shit going on. It's hella money being circulated. It's just like no one's really covering it, you know?
I mean, I try my best, dude, to get as many
This is
Bay
true.
Area
This is
artists
true.
on the show as possible.
No, you do. I seen you just had my godbrother Capolo on here. That's my godbrother.
Like literal godbrother, brother.
That's my little godbrother.
Wow.
Yeah.
Shout out Capolo,
Shout out
man.
Capolo.
Shout out to him.
Yeah. I just
But
seen
yeah,
that.
like just like you know, like even like the shit going on in Sacramento. Like I've had DB on a couple of times, and D-Lo's about to pull up.
we definitely need you for sure.
D-Lo's fire.
Yeah, for sure.
Because
legend.
His Thizzler verse was gas.
Go.
D-Lo, shout out my bro D-Lo.
And he looks like he getting in shape.
Yeah, come on.
He looks like he on that keto like me. You know what I mean?
Shout out
You been on keto?
D-Lo a legend.
I'm like down
for sure.
30 pounds, dog.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
You got to get on that
Ketosis.
shit. You're getting a little fucking...
Ketosis.
Yeah. Are you working out? Is that muscle or is that...
muscle?
Nice.
That's muscle.
You lift weights? Do you go to the gym?
Yeah, I get down.
You go to the gym?
Yeah, of course.
Dude, have you ever been stopped at the gym? Like, are you Pilo?
Yeah, for sure.
What do you say? No?
I was like, yeah. What's up?
Gym selfie ever?
Yeah. Yeah, get a little gym selfie
I
sometimes.
feel like it'd be weird.
Do you have little rappers coming up to you in the gym and shit?
God.
Like, Gav, Bucks, Gav.
I built my own gym in my house. No, but I have. The LA Fitness in North Hollywood at NoHo West. Jesus Christ. The one you go to, every time I'm in there, someone stops me. Yo, I love the podcast. Hey, yo, how do I get my my brother on? Or how do I get my friend on? Or I'm a rapper. I'm like, buddy, I'm sweating.
Yeah.
Do you enjoy it or do you hate it more than anything? Do you feel like, wow, I feel like I accomplished something? My people.
No, I mean, listen. At the end of the day,
oh, that shit is
at the end of the day,
hell.
like an artist, I can't blame anybody for coming up to me. They don't know better. Like, it's probably not the best approach to be like, hey, I'm a rapper. Let me DM you a link. You know, I just think, I mean, it's not a bad thing. It just comes with the territory. I've been on the radio since I was fucking 18, so motherfuckers have been trying to send me music forever. For sometimes I'll just go in my DMs and I actually like, I would say once every like 2 or 3 months, I'll just be like,
You'll
go through.
You'll skirmish through there.
It's like, oh, what's in here? You know, oh, this shit's dope. You know, and then that's happened a few times where I've like found someone in my DMs that like, I was like, yo, come freestyle. That's happened like 2 or 3 times.
That's lit.
Yeah. People don't hit, they don't blow you up to sign them, Pilo? Like, yo, you got to sign me, bro. I'm Filipino.
Yeah, I mean, I get that all the time.
Yeah.
You know, I think, but I definitely find like a lot of like cool people though.
Yeah.
There's a couple kids that have like just like constantly DM me and just like I end up working with them. You know.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
It can work. I guess it's your approach too.
Yeah, no, it's your approach.
Like if people are like, hey, bruh, how much to come freestyle?
Yeah, like
With like 13 links, I'm like, bro.
I feel like what works is just you presenting yourself, how you can show how you valuable to a person's situation, how you can add some value or be an asset to them more than anything, instead of just telling people, how can I help you? What do you need? How can I, you know what I'm saying?
The worst
how
shit
can
is
I help you? And
they
shit
hit
like
you with
that.
question marks. Like 3 days later, I'll be like,
oh God,
I'm like, dog.
oh God.
Because most people, they just, they trying to, they hungry and stuff like that. But I always tell them like just approach somebody that's telling them how you can help them, and I'm pretty sure that most likely they can, instead of what you can do for them.
Yeah, you gotta
know what I
understand.
mean?
Like at the end of the day, like if you are doing what you're supposed to do, like it probably should somehow come across my peripherals. And if you're gonna approach somebody through DMs, you probably should have a little something shaking.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It's not like you just go from like 78 followers to coming on my shit. Like
yeah. You want to have some motion. You want to be
something.
able. Yeah, you want
Like
to
you said, bring some value to the
yeah. Exactly. You want to bring some value. You want to add something to what's going on.